don't get me wrong. I enjoyed Spider-Man and I loved Baby Driver, but you need to be putting out more content like this. What do you mean, like what? Like The Big Sick? Look, I'm doing a review right now. Okay, I'll call you back later. Okay, bye Hollywood. Sorry about that, guys. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to The Real Talk. And I finally was able to see this movie. It kind of sounded like The Rock right there.
Finally!
With that being said, guys, the film stars Kumail Nanjiani, Zoe Kazan, Holly Hunter, and Ray Romano, and it's directed by Michael Showalter. And guys, I've been trying to watch this movie for like 2 weeks already. It's been out in LA, but with a full-time job in YouTube, it's been hard to make the time. But I finally saw it. There's been a lot of hype on this movie and stuff like that. But I'm telling you guys, believe the hype. As always, I like to start with my negatives, but to be completely honest, guys, I could not find any negatives to this film. I tried to take the film apart and say, okay, what didn't I like about this movie? And I was like, okay, maybe the runtime. This movie's like 2 hours long, but to me, it felt shorter. And I went to go see this movie with my girlfriend, and she's like, it felt longer, but I didn't want it to end. So I was like, wow, like that says something, you know? So with that being said, guys, let's go with my positives. Starting off with my positives, guys, if you guys didn't know, this movie is based on the true story, and that's one of the positives for me, the story itself, the script. And it's just new, it's just fresh, it's funny, it's charming. It's been a long time since I've seen a romantic comedy like this, or a romantic comedy that I liked. And as soon as this movie started till it finished, I love this movie. I fell in love with it. It became an instant classic for me. And one of those reasons is the acting. I could not help but to just fall in love with these characters. The chemistry they had within each other, it was great. Obviously, it's a true story. But with that being said, you can just be like, okay, let's try to capture this, and that. But sometimes that can be very difficult to pull off, and especially when it's based on a true story. So I thought they did a very good job. The chemistry that he had with the parents and the storyline with that, and even with the stand-up comedy buddies, obviously it's Kumail and stuff, but even the chemistry, like I said before, this is a romantic comedy. The chemistry between Kumail and Emily was just so natural. It was one of those movies that you're like, instantly you feel like you know them already after watching this film, like you can hang out with them. And I gotta give credit to the acting, the script, and the director for this. Speaking of the director, I felt like he did a fantastic job with this film. There's never a dull moment. I feel like the flow and pacing in this movie was great. I feel like everything was needed to build up these characters and their relationships. And this movie is like 2 hours long, but it didn't feel like it. So with that being said, I think he did a great job. Like I was saying before, this movie's fresh, charming, and original, but it's also hilarious, guys. Obviously, Kumail is a stand-up comedian, so all those scenes where he's doing the stand-up and with his buddies and stuff like that, that's really hilarious. But also these moments, these smaller moments with his Emily's mom and dad, and even his parents and his brother, those are just so well done and so hilarious. It's just natural. It comes out natural. It's not forced at all. And honestly, there's a couple scenes where I legit laughed out loud, and the whole crowd was with me, so that was just a great experience. The last thing I want to tell you guys, and something I feel like the film did really well, was just overall the story and the characters and everything that just really fit together and was able to work. I mean, Kumail's the main character, and he had to deal with his parents and how they wanted him to have an arranged marriage, and he didn't really want that. Then you have his brother who was already, he already has that. He's telling me, you know what? At first I was like you, but then I had the arranged marriage, and now she's my best friend. So you kind of have Kumail like struggling, like, damn, do I really want this? Or, and then here comes this whole Emily side to the film, and like how he really likes her, and that relationship's really starting, but he doesn't really want to reveal that to his parents. And then, obviously it's in the movie and it's in the title, she gets sick. And then enter Emily's parents, played by Ray Romano and Holly Hunter, which did a phenomenal job in the roles. That whole aspect was done really well. How they didn't really want him there at first, but then he was able to go through all these lengths to gain their trust and kind of just be there for Emily. I just thought this movie was really great, guys. I love this movie, and I cannot say enough good things about it. So overall, I really love this movie, guys, and it's nice to take a break from all the big budget movies, all the summer movies, to see something original and fresh and authentic and charming and funny as well. So with all that being said, guys, I have to give The Big Sick 8.5 out of 10. I highly recommend it. If it's playing in the theater near you, please go do yourself a huge favor and go check it out. But if you have seen the movie, guys, let me know your thoughts on the film in the comment section down below. If you've not seen the movie, let me know. Are you excited for it? Are you waiting for it to hit on Blu-ray or Netflix or something like that? Just talk to me. What's going on with you guys? What's going on in your life? What's the last movie you guys seen? anything. With that being said, guys, stay tuned this week. I have one review I don't think you guys see coming, and I'm excited for that. And on Friday, guys, obviously my review for War of the Planet of the Apes is going to be released, so check back for that. You guys can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at The Real Talk with 2 Ks. And as always, I'll see you at the movies. Later, guys.